A broken printer, a frustrated garage, and two broke engineers with nothing but $538 to their name. Who could have guessed this would become the birth of a $30 billion tech empire? This is the story of how a single moment of frustration inside a cramped Palo Alto garage sparked a revolution and gave birth to Hewlett-Packard, the company we know today as HP. But this wasn't just about building a company. It was about survival, belief, and betting everything on each other. It was 1938. Bill Hewitt and Dave Packard were two young engineering grads from Stanford, fresh-faced, broke, and restless. They had no office, no investors, just a rented garage behind a modest house on Addison Avenue. Their goal? Build something, anything. Something that could make money, something that could last. They pulled together $538 of their savings, every cent they had, and got to work. At first, they tried random ideas, an electric eye for urinals, a harmonica tuner, even a device to make people lose weight by shocking them. Nothing worked. Then one afternoon, Dave slammed a prototype into the table. The printer they were testing had jammed again. "Why can't this thing hold a stable frequency?" he growled. Bill didn't answer. He was too busy sketching something in a notebook. A few hours later, Bill turned to Dave with an idea. What if we stop chasing gimmicks and build a precision audio oscillator instead? Back then, these oscillators were used by sound engineers to test audio equipment. But the ones on the market were clunky, unstable, and outrageously expensive, costing $200 or more. Bill believed they could build one better, faster, and cheaper. Dave hesitated. "Do you really think someone will buy it?" That night, they worked in silence. Tubes, wires, solder burns, missed meals. And within weeks, they had something. The HP 200A audio oscillator, a device so compact and reliable it could run for hours without drifting frequency. Their first real product. But now came the hard part, getting someone to buy it. Bill packed the prototype and biked it across Palo Alto to a few radio shops. No luck. Then Dave had a wild idea. What if we pitch it to Disney? Disney was working on Fantasia, a groundbreaking animated film with an experimental sound system. Bill sent a letter to the sound engineer and included the oscillator specs. Weeks passed, no reply. Until one day, a phone call came. "Walt wants to buy 8 of them," the man said. "We'll need them within a month." They did it. Their first major customer. And not just anyone, Walt Disney Studios. Pause here for a moment. Imagine you're in their shoes. Two nobodies in a garage suddenly landing a contract with one of the biggest names in entertainment. Would you be terrified, excited? Let me know in the comments. What would have gone through your mind? The Disney order changed everything. Word spread fast. Soon radio stations, defense contractors, and universities started reaching out. But with success came pressure. Orders piled up faster than they could build. They had no factory, no staff, just 2 engineers in a garage. Dave considered borrowing more money, but Bill stopped him. "We don't scale with debt, we scale with trust." So instead, they hired their first employee, then another. And in 1939, they officially incorporated HP, flipping a coin to decide whose name came first. Hint: Dave lost. HP grew slowly at first, but it never stopped. During World War II, they shifted to defense contracts. After the war, they became pioneers in computing. But they never forgot the garage. Another moment here for you. If you were building your business in a tiny garage and someone told you it would one day employ 300,000 people across the world, would you believe them or would you laugh? Tell me below. I want to hear what dreams you'd chase even when no one else believes in them. Back to the story. By the 1970s, HP wasn't just a company, it was a culture. They coined the term the HP way, a philosophy of innovation, respect, and people-first leadership. They didn't just make money, they built loyalty. And yet through all the growth, the story always came back to that broken printer, that moment of frustration, that garage. Sometimes the things that seem like setbacks, printer failures, jam parts, dead ends, they're not the end, they're the beginning. HP didn't rise because they had a perfect plan. They rose because when things broke, they built better.